Okay, so you've made it into the Blackboard shell. You are ready to start Physics 2, Engineering Physics with Calculus. And you're looking at this Start Here folder. You've looked at the Getting Started. You've read the general syllabus, and you've actually looked at the orientation video for that. You've glanced at the daily schedule. And in this orientation video, you are ready to take the second video, which you've clicked on, the required work video. I'm not going to click on it because I'm recording it right now, and if I were to click on it and try to watch my recording at the same time, it might cause a breach in the space-time continuum of the universe, and we don't want that to happen. That would cause a black hole, and we'd all get sucked in, and then we'd have to cancel this class. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to do that, but you can do that. On a regular basis, you want to look at this daily schedule because it's going to tell you what you need to be doing on a daily schedule. Really, this course is designed like a brick and mortar stand-up class that you would take at the college. If you were to drive to campus, find the room, walk in, and at the prescribed time, and I would lecture and work out problems and answer questions over the course of an hour and 15 minutes. Being online, the lectures are only 30 minutes or 25 minutes long. It's because I'm just talking to you. There's no questions or interruptions. It's just me lecturing, and so you have these compact lectures that you can watch at any time you wish. But the schedule suggests that you get them done within these particular weeks. And in fact, you should get them done before these weeks because there's a quiz on that material at the end of each week by midnight on Sunday night. So sometime during that week, it doesn't have to be Tuesday, Thursday, but sometime during that week you need to watch these videos and then work out the problems and the problem sets associated with that chapter. So the work you're doing is watching these videos and then working out the problems in the problem set. Well, how do you work out the problems in the problem set? Good question. So let's go back here, take a look at a chapter 15. We have these lecture videos, and then we have these problem sets either on Educreations or YouTube. I click on that chapter. At the top of the chapter, there's a PDF file that shows me the problem set. And so this is the PDF file of the problem set. You can get it in the notebook at the bookstore, or you can download it directly from here, or just look at it online and work out these problems. And if you get stuck, you can look at the videos for each problem because each problem is worked out in detail on an Educreation video that I've also uploaded to the course. For instance, here's problem 15.5. The motion of a particle connected to a spring is described by x equal 10 sine pi t. At what time is the potential energy equal to the kinetic energy? Well, we could go back in here and click on problem 15.5, and there the whole problem is worked out on a whiteboard with my voice overlaid on top, so that as I'm working this out visually, you can hear me talking about every step that I'm doing. And I've got the sound turned off right now, but on your computer, you would be able to listen to every step that I'm doing in this problem as I'm working it out. And so you would have me instructing you how to do the problem. Now, that's great, and you can learn how to do the problem. You don't really know it until you do it yourself. So once you've looked at a solution like this, you want to close the video, close the problem, or reread the problem, and then work it out stroke by stroke yourself so that you know that's been reinforced into your brain. Like anything else you want to learn, you have to practice. Practice makes perfect. I'm a tennis bum. I love tennis. I watch it all the time on TV, and when I watch it on TV, it looks really easy. I watch them hit serves. They're going 130 miles per hour. I said, I know how to do that. I can watch them. I know what I need to do. I can do that, I think. And then I see them hit service returns 100 miles per hour. Yeah, that looks pretty easy to me. But I can't do it, and I can't even come close to doing it until I go on the tennis court and practice it myself. And even then, I don't really have the skills to get to that level, but I can get better. And by watching it and then trying to emulate it and practicing it, I can get better. And that's what you should be doing as well. So when you watch these videos, you can see what needs to be done, close the videos, practice doing them, and then the next problem, which is kind of design and progression, next problem you work on, you'll have those tools ready to go, and maybe you don't need any help. Maybe you can just go right ahead and solve the next problem. Eventually, these problems will go faster and faster and faster. The first few may take a while, but they'll go faster and faster as you get better and better with your skills. So that's the purpose. You need to work out all the problems, look at the solutions where you need to look at them, but practice doing them, and then get better and better and better doing them. By the end of all that, you should really know your stuff. And you'll be ready for the quiz. Now, the quiz is at the end of that week, and it's covering the material of that week. So if you worked out the problem sets, you'll be ready for the quiz. And frankly, if you worked out the problem sets, you'll be ready for the test. So the quizzes are just 2 problems I've picked out of the problem sets. I've changed a few numbers, and that's all they are. And they're 2 problems, 25 minutes, multiple choice. You should do well on the quiz if you've done well on the problem sets. So that's your work. You can't work behind. You can only work ahead. So you can keep on going ahead if you wish. You could finish the course in a month if you wish, but you can't go back. So you have to hit these deadlines of these quiz and lab deadlines. Now the lab deadline comes up every once in a while as well, and there's a separate video for what you need to do for the labs. But as far as your general work, you're working on problems, doing as many problems as you can, taking the quizzes every week, and then that should get you ready for the exams. There were 4 exams that you need to take at the testing center. You want to show up at least 2 hours before the end of the closing, or before the closing on that last day of the testing center. Otherwise, they won't let you take the exam. And you can take the exam any day before that, but that's just you just don't want to wait until the last minute and too late in the day, because then you won't be able to take it. So you can complete this work before the due dates. You can't complete it after the due dates, so you want to stay on track through the course, and that is designed to be like any other college course you would take. And that's it. That's work you need to do to be successful in this course.